Okay, so what is this business we're talking about? Today, we want to share this business opportunity with the people who are not in the business yet. They want to have a look at the business for the very first time. Maybe they want to look at it as a business, or maybe they're interested in the product side. But let me proceed. Let us explore what Neolife is. Neolife is an American company started in the USA. And in this presentation, we are going to explore what the business is, the company, the products, business system that we use, the benefits that people who join the business have, and what it takes to succeed in the business. So without further ado, Betty and I started this business over 29 years ago. And the reason we started the business is very simple. We wanted to make an extra $200 a month. That was our goal, because when we started, I was employed in a consulting firm, a civil engineering consulting firm. But we quickly realized that as the family grows, the needs of the family increases and the expenses also increase, but it always does not match your increase in salary. So we were looking for something to do. That's when we came across this business. The goal was to earn $200 a month, but after 7 months of very hard work, our income reached $1,000, and that's when we decided to take the business very, very seriously. So, company overview. What is Neolife? Neolife was started by Jerry Brasfield. At the age of 19, Jerry Brasfield had very, very serious asthma, and because of the situation, his mother looked for natural remedies to try and alleviate his health situation. And when he got better, he began to think that maybe other people have similar situations or illnesses that can be made better using health supplements. Most people have conditions which is due to poor nutrition. That's how the Neolife dream was started in 1958. That's about 67 years ago. So, what has happened over the many years that have passed? When the company started, one of the things the company concentrated on is something called cellular nutrition. The scientists that were working with Neolife knew that nutrition actually starts in the cell. Nutrition is not what you put in your mouth. What gets into the cell is what is called nutrition. What gets into your mouth is a diet. So we've been pioneers in cellular nutrition. That is to make sure that the cells in our bodies get the nutrients they need to have optimal health. Another one is we've had more than 100 milestone achievements. Simply means there's some things we've done where we have been the world's best in whatever we've done, in the manufacturing process, in the product design, in the efficacy of our products. Neolife was the first company to have a scientific advisory board whose job was just to make sure we have a solid footing, scientific footing on what we built into our products. And then we've had very exciting stories all over the world, both product stories and the business opportunity stories where people's lives have been transformed as a result of being associated with Neolife as a company. But what has guided our business all these years? What has guided our business all these years is the 5 corporate principles that we believe that has stood the test of time. The first of them is called absolute honesty and integrity. That means that we tell the truth about our product and about our business. Why is that important? Because we need customers who become loyal to the company. And 2, it is in our own interest to have absolute honesty and integrity. The second corporate principle is people are number 1. The most important resource we have in our business is people. If we don't have people, we don't have anything. The third element is products that work. Neolife has spent a lot of time, a lot of money, and they have put together some of the best scientific minds in the world to make sure our products are simply the best, based on a very simple principles, based in nature and backed by science. The fourth one is equal opportunity for everybody. Everybody starts this business at the same level. Man or woman, old or young, 18 or 81, whether you're a mother, a father, a doctor, a plumber, an electrician, a student, anybody who is 18 and above can do and succeed in our business. And the last one is a long-range vision. You need to have a very long-range vision to succeed in our business. That means initially have a 2 to 5 year horizon. We believe that in a 2 to 5 year period, if you apply the system where you are taught by your mentor or your training leader, you're going to be independent, financially independent in 2 to 5 years. Which of these products we're talking about? These products are three ranges. The first one is the skin and personal care range to make you look better. We've got products for normal to dry skin. We've got products for combination to oily. The products that make your skin look better all the time. One of the things that indicates the nature of your body or your health is your skin. The second range of products is the health supplement. This is the highest selling range of our business. I think it constitutes about 60% of our total volume. And the last one is the cleaning range of products. Every home has some cleaning needs. We've got products to clean your bathroom, your kitchen, your toilet, your tiles, your carpets. Anything in your home that requires cleaning, we've got the products for you. These are the scientists who are called Scientific Advisory Board, whose job is to make sure you've got the best products. Founded by Dr. Arthur Fast, the late, one of the finest scientific minds in the last century. Then we have John Miller, Fred Hooper. These are people who make sure you've got the best products in research, in sports, in nutrition, quality specialists, manufacturing processes. These people make sure we've got the best products in the marketplace. I talked about cellular nutrition earlier. What is cellular nutrition? Is to make sure we've got effective cells. We make sure that nutrients that we put in our mouth gets into our cells. If your cell membrane is not soft and permeable, it's an unhealthy cell. Nutrients don't go in and waste does not come out, and you have a sick cell. This is where most people suffer from what is called chronic fatigue syndrome. There's nothing that seems to be physically wrong, but they feel tired. One of the main reasons is their cells are not getting the right nutrients, or the nutrients are not going in. When you have a healthy cell, the cell membrane is soft and permeable, nutrients go in, and waste comes out. This is a healthy cell. And what is the solution? What helps our cells to absorb nutrients efficiently? Is this product called ProVitality. ProVitality is a combo product with 4 different products in it. The first one is the TreeNN. This is a green capsule. TreeNN is made from rice, wheat, and soya. It helps your cells to absorb nutrients. It's got what we call phytonutrients. That is nutrients that we get from plants. It helps the cells absorb nutrients. Number 2, we have the brown capsule, which is called carotenoid complex. It is made from the red colored fruits and vegetables, carrots, tomatoes, berries, apples, things that help. The red color is what we call the carotenoid. They help to strengthen our immune system. The third one is called omega-3. Omega-3 plus is a fish oil that helps our cells to reduces inflammation in our cells, help brain function, our joints, our heart. Then we have the multi-complex. This gives us all the minerals and vitamins that our body needs. So this combo is one of the best products we have in our business. Then we have the home care products. Home care products are products that we use to clean our home, starting with the Super 10. Super 10 is the yellow one, is mixed 1 to 10. So 1 liter of the Super 10 makes you 11 liters of the usable product. Then we have LDC, the light duty concentrate. This one, you mix 1 to 5. It means 1 liter will give you 6 liters of the usable product. And then you have a care solution, which is the disinfectant. That one you mix 1 to 50. It's very, very concentrated. And it helps to remove germs in your bathroom, mostly your bathroom where you need care to make sure it is disinfected. Then you have this product called Supergrow. Supergrow is one of the best products that farmers use in the African market because most farmers in Africa are called small-scale farmers. That is, farmers with land between 2 to 5 acres. This product helps them to increase their yield. It's very economical and concentrated. You mix 1 to 1,000. 1 liter of this product will give you 1,000 of usable Supergrow. It's very safe and easy to handle. Multi-purpose for indoor and outdoor. I see some people are very excited scratching things on the screen. Let me just adjust that for a while. Yeah, so Supergrow helps the farmers to increase and their yield in the farm. It's have good proven performance. If you're a guest, speak to the person who invited you. They will give you a lot of information about Supergrow. Then we have the skin and personal care range of products. These are products to make your skin look better, to cleanse and detoxify. You see, your skin is subject to a lot of things from the environment that you need to protect your skin from, to activate and nourish. Because the skin is constantly renewing itself, it needs to balance and invigorate your skin to rejuvenate the skin so that the new skin comes up while the old skin is dying out. That's about the company, that's about the scientific board, and that's about the cleaning, the range of products. Now let's look at the business opportunity. How do people make money? How do people create a business out of this Neolife company? The first thing you need to do or you need to have is you need to have a dream. That is the desire to have something you don't have. When you have a dream, that is something you want to achieve on the externally, it creates a desire in your heart and your mind. That is what will drive you to build the business. If you can dream of having a car, traveling the world, building a dream home, financial freedom. If you're a guest, I don't know what your dreams are. But a dream is what will give you the drive to build the business. Let's look at how the business works. The business works when you do 3 things every day. It's called the 3 daily success habits. Okay? The first thing you do when you join this business is use the products. That is important because you're supporting your own business. In any case, even if you're not in this business, you put aside some money, you have a budget for buying things that you use at home. Things to clean your home, things to make your skin look good, health supplement. Everybody uses this range of products in their home. So our thinking is start your own business and support your own business, being the best user of your product. Be your best customer. And people you're speaking to about our products want to know that you also believe in what you're recommending or use what you recommend. The second thing we do is we share the products and the opportunity. That simply means we introduce other people to be users and promoters of the products. And the third thing we do every day in the business is personal development. We take time to become better human beings, learn about the products, about the business, the marketing plan, and how to become a leader in the business. Let's see in practice how this happens. This is you've registered with Neolife as a distributor. And once you do, the first thing you do is use the product yourself. As a distributor, you buy the products at a discount. So the next thing you do is you start looking for customers. That is, people who want to use the products and may not be interested in the business. Some of them might be interested in the business later, but you don't know. So you have to keep talking about both the products and the business opportunity. In this example, you've got 6 customers. Each of them use 1 bottle of 3NN. You do 102 PV. The point value system or PV system is a tool we use to measure business worldwide because Neolife is in different countries and each country has a different currency. Using the currency is very difficult to measure business accurately because of the exchange rates which move up and down. So in this example, you've got 6 customers who buy 102 PV from you, and the income you make is about $30 a month. What is the next thing that you do? The next thing that you do is you begin to duplicate the process. That means you begin to introduce other people. In this example, you will introduce your friend, your relative, your neighbor. What do? They do what you have done. They also have their friends and relatives and neighbors. They also use the products in their home. If these people that we've introduced, each of them build a business of 250 PV each, plus your own, and you total up everything, it comes 1,000 points. You're a senior manager in the business, and your income is about $300 a month, US dollars a month. What do you do next? The next, you begin to duplicate yourself. It simply means you teach your friend, your relative, and your neighbor also to do what you've done. They also go and look for their own people who use and recommend the products to their customers, friends, relatives, neighbors. So your friend, your relative, and your neighbor build a business up to 1,000 PV. They also become senior managers in the business. If you do that plus new people you've introduced and your volume reaches 4,000 PV in a month, you become a director and your income is between $500 and $750 a month. What is the next thing that you do? You began to duplicate the process. You teach your neighbor, your relatives, your friends with support, with training. If they become directors and you're also a director and your volume reaches more than 10,000 PV, you become a wild team member. As a wild team member, your income goes to about between 1,500 and 3,000 PV. Then the next step is you need to start duplicating the process more to build other directors in your group. If you build 6 directors in your team, you become a president's team member, and your income is roughly $6,000 a month. You can do this part-time, you can do this full-time. In fact, the key thing to our business is duplication. Duplication simply means you teach people to do what you do, and you let them, as if they grow wings and began to fly. You teach them to do what you do so that even in your absence, they do what they need to do. So at this juncture, I want to invite our guest speaker. Mike, if you can hear me, just raise your hand. But let me search you through the... Okay, there you are. Okay, Mike, I've made you a co-host. Just unmute yourself so that we can hear your wonderful story. I've heard your story before, but every time I hear it, it is really worthwhile doing this business. Mike, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. So, how is Lusaka? Can you hear me?
Lusaka is good, and you there. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello. Okay. Thank you very much, Pascal. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, thank you very much. For those who don't know me, my name is Mike Sipanje, all the way from Zambia. Yeah, so this time I want to share my my story on how I started this business. So before I started this business found my dream was that I wanted, when I finished my grade 4, I wanted to be a farmer. And my dream was I wanted to be a producer of product like farming product. But I don't know if it was God or, yeah, I think it was God, because I was researching on Facebook, and finally I met Madam Pamela Muga from Kenya. That's how I got the number on Facebook, and I inboxed her on WhatsApp. That's how we started chatting on WhatsApp. So for me, my aim was that I wanted to make my own fertilizer, not selling other people's product. That's how Madam Pamela started telling me about the business. And that time, I didn't know anything that I can work while I'm going to school. So that's how I asked her, how can I start this business? Madam Pamela told me that, no, you can start selling the product, you can become a distributor. What is the qualification? The qualification is $80 US. I calculated in my current, I found that it was 1,500 Zambian kwacha. I said, this is a lot of money. She said, did you know that in this business, when you join, you're going to become your own boss? You can learn either full-time or part-time. I said, really? She said, yes. I started asking her, where do you live? She told me, I live in Nairobi, Kenya. So I said, now I'm in Zambia. How can I get started? She told me that, no, I can connect you to one of our distributor in Zambia. I said, okay, no problem. That's how she connected me to Madam Irene. So before calling Madam Irene, I have friends. One of my friends, I asked him about the same business. My friend told me that, no, we have worked in Greenwood, in different companies. That business is just a scam. They want to scam you. I said, but how? He told me, no, we have worked. So don't try. Just keep on going to school. I stayed 3 days just thinking about the same business. And Madam Pamela, she was following on me, asking me, did you communicate with this person? I said, I was just seeing the message without reply, because I was just thinking about it. It was on Thursday. Sunday, 14 hours. I started chatting with Madam Irene. What that time I didn't know even how to speak English properly, because So that's how I called Madam. I wrote a message to Madam Irene that, Madam, I want to call you, but which language do you capable with? I said, I can speak Nyanja or Bemba in our local language, like here in Zambia. I know Zambian, you know what I mean. So that's how I called her. We started talking on phone. So I asked her, Madam, she asked me, where do you live? I said, I stay in John Howard, Shawarma. Okay. Yeah, she told me, no, me, I stay in UN. I said, okay, no problem, madam. Can I come tomorrow? She told me, no, tomorrow I can't manage it unless Tuesday. I said, wow, that is wonderful. Even though me, I go in school in the afternoon, so I think you can make it early in the morning. Yeah, so it was on Sunday. That's how the communication started. Monday, I started looking at transportation from where I was to go to Madam Irene. I talked to my family, my relatives. I told them about the business. They told me that, no, they're going to kill you. you know, this time they're killing people, and the person that you're going to meet, you don't know her, you know. I get afraid again. I said, is this real or what? I kneeled down and I prayed to God. The following day, which was on Tuesday, I didn't have any transport. That's how I called Madam Irene. It was 05. Madam, I want to come now. I don't have money. She told me, no, let me send you something. That's how she sent me. It was 25 kwacha. That's how I withdrew that money, and I started off going there. I reached at UTH. Then I called her. She told me, you can use another bus to come this side. That's how I started of going there. I reached in that place. Remember, I was in grade 11 without any qualification. I told myself, even if I'm going in this house, I don't have any qualification. What if they ask me about the qualification of grade 12? How I'm going to explain? I asked myself there. That's how I went in there, home there. They welcomed me. They gave me the food. It was 07 hours. I refused. I said, no, thank you. I had a meeting. Do you know what I was learning to? I was learning that they can kill me because for those who know, in Zambia, 2023, they were killing people. So I was afraid that if they can give me the food, maybe there's poison. Then after eating, I can die. So that's why I just seated. Madam, she finished eating the food. She called me. I went there. We started interviews. She asked me, are you a farmer? I said, yes, I'm a farmer. Where do you farm? I told her where I farm. Really? Yes. Okay. That's how she showed me a 250 meals of super grow. After that, we went to see where she was planting, where she planted the maize. She showed me on how they have used the product. I said, wow, this is amazing. That's how Madam gave me again the remember, I didn't have the transportation that I'm going to use again going back. But by God willing, the Madam gave me another money to go back home. You know what I did? Instead of using a bus, I walked without using a bus until home. Remember, I used the 2 buses, but when she gave me the money to go back home, I didn't use that money. I just went because I planned that when I reach home, I need to buy bundles so that I start advertising the product on social media. Remember, it was on February. I went home. I told them about the business. They laughed at me, but I didn't give up. Friend of mine, the friend of mine, the one who laughed at me at first, I didn't tell him anything. I started advertising on social media, Facebook. In the morning, in the evening, in the morning, in the evening. And I was in grade 11. I was balancing in school and also the business. Going in school and also the business. I started selling the product. So when I was sending the customer to Madam Irene because I didn't have the product and also I didn't know any information about it, the product that I was selling, like Supergrow. That's how it reached on April. The Madam called me, Mike, I want now to sponsor. I didn't know anything how they sponsor. That's how she paid me the registration fee, the 1,500. That's how I got started. Since April, I was just advertising the product without a capital. From April until July, Madam Irene, she bought me a case of 250 mules. That's how I started now selling my own product. Yeah, so I continued working. August, I became a manager. I said, wow. And the company gave me, it was $45 together with the profit that I was making. I said, wow, this business, I think I can do it. In grade 11, I'm going to school and I can get this amount of money. I'll keep on working. And also, my great leader, Mr. Muga, started teaching me on how I can build the business, teaching me on how to sponsor, because I didn't know that in this business, if you want to go very far, you need also to start sharing the opportunity and also to use the product. I didn't know anything. Me, what I knew that it is just selling. So she started teaching me on how I can sponsor people. Remember, the phone that I was using, it was MY. I didn't afford or to log in the Zoom meeting like the one that I have logged in today. I didn't manage it. So the first when after getting that money and the sales, I went to buy another phone. That's how I continued. September, the following month, I qualified as a senior manager. As a senior manager, I got it was $90. I said, wow, a grade 11, I can get this amount of money. I'll keep on working because I know starting on small, going bigger, I know it is going to be bigger. That's how I continued. The following month, it was in November. In November, I qualified as a executive manager. As an executive manager, I got the money in Zambian kwacha. It was 8,000. In Zambian South African land, it was 5,000 rand. I said, yes, this is an opportunity. I started saying that even if I go in school, a teacher, how can teacher can teach me? Because the money that I'm getting, I'm even getting more than a teacher who is teaching me. I think this business, when I reach in grade 12, I'm going even to retire so that I can work full time. I continued working. It was last year, 2024, in July, I qualified as a director. As a director, I got the man that I got 80,800 US dollars. I said, this is a business. As in grade 4, 2024, I can get this money just a part-time. What if I can become a full-time, meaning I can get more money? I continued working. For 3 months, I became an Emirate director. As the Emirate director, I was getting more money. From the time that I qualified as the director, Mr. Muga was with me, teaching me on how I can become successful in this business. I went in October 2024. In October there, I was top 1. In top 10, I was number 1 Blazing Star. And the company invited me to gala dinner. I enjoyed with president teams from people that have built this business for 60 years. I was there. I said, wow, this is an opportunity. No qualification. There is no deal that maybe you started yesterday. These people started this year. I said, this is a business. And you know the money that I got, it was 10,000 land. In Zambian kwacha, it was 15,000. I said, this is an opportunity. I enjoyed it there. I came back. This year, 2025, on April, the company invited me to go to leadership school in South Africa. And you can imagine, everything was paid by the company. As Mike Sipanje from humble background, to go and meet and sleep where president sleep, where big people who have money, they go to enjoy that lifestyle. That is where I went. I enjoyed the meal. Where I was sleeping, I was scrolling 3 times. I said, this is an opportunity. I said, I'll continue working. So As I'm speaking, last year I lost grade 12. That's how I retired. Right now, as I'm speaking, the money that I got in a month, I can pay 5 teachers. 5 teachers as I'm speaking right now. So I said this is a business. And from the time I qualified as an email director, every month the company give me no, that just the bonus. The company give me 21,000 South African rand. In Zambian kwacha, I get 30,000, 29,000 Zambian kwacha. I said, this is a business that I can work while sleep. I can visit my family, care what I as I can. People started telling me that, yeah, Mike, this time you are looking young and you also you are healthy. I said, no, you know what I do? I buy the product. I use both supplement and also other product like body lotion and the other thing. What have I achieved in this business? One is financial freedom. I can work anywhere. I can sleep anytime. I can eat any food that I want. And you know what? What is the what I'm so happy today, this day is that the company also right now as I'm speaking, it have already booked for me the ticket for just for flying to go and at Impact Summit 2025. So for those that we are doubting this business, you see, this is my ticket for flying, going and coming back. And also apart from that, the company have invited me to Gara dinner, to go and enjoy myself there through the contents of this business. You see? So if you are a distributor, this business is a teamwork. It's not about selling. No. I started like you. I was invited like you. I started sharing the product. Today in my team, people are getting a lot of money. It's not only myself who's getting money. And right now, I'm working to go to Egypt next year, 2026. So if you are a distributor, don't pray this business is real. If Mike Sipanje today, he can enjoy the lifestyle that he's enjoying. Even you also you can enjoy. I was, when I started, I was thinking that they are joking. They are joking, it is not real. But after joining, I followed what my leader, Mr. Wycliffe Muga, was telling me. Today, I'm able to succeed. And today, I'm able to see that this business is real. I want to thank Madam Irene, the one who shared, who sponsored me. I always pray to God that God continue keeping her so that she live long life. And also, I thank my leader, Mr. Trust Muyapekwa. It wasn't easy to bring this business in Zambia. I also pray to him that may God continue blessing, giving him blessing so that as Team Zambia, we succeed. In this country, we don't have even a warehouse. People are saying that you are scammers. If you tell you where you get the product, it is very far. I thank you, my leader, Mr. Trust, for good heart that you have, and also for what you did to this business to reach here in Zambia. And also, I thank my great leader, Mr. Wycliffe Muga. It wasn't easy. He's a leader who is always checking on us here in Zambia. He is not here in Zambia, he's in Kenya. But you find that most of the time he play here in Zambia. He teaches on how we can build this business. May God also continue giving you more health. I want to thank my team. This business is not a personal business, it's a teamwork. I thank you, the team, for good support that you give to me and to other people. I am praying loud and I'm working hard so that next year I go to Cairo, Egypt, so that I meet with the more great leaders there, so that we enjoy together. So I have achieved a lot of things, as I said, even health-wise. I had a problem, but today I'm able to I don't know what I can say through this business. This business have got a good product that work. When you start using it, if I show you the pictures when I started, I was old, but today I'm young. I have achieved a lot of things. Like right now, as I'm speaking, I have already bought a plot. Anytime I want to start building my own house as I am today. And my dream is that I want next year to buy my own car so that I start driving. The people that today, when they look at me, they even, I don't know, they feel bad, they feel shy when they see me, because when I see them, I compare them and I compare myself. We are different. Because the money that I got every month, today, as I'm speaking, I'm able to help my family, and also I'm able to help my young brothers. So if you are a guest, this business is a true business. Try. You will thank me later. So thank you, Pascal, and I wish you all the best, as I wish myself. Thank you. See you next year to Egypt. Thank you.
Mike, thank you so much. What a story. What a story. Anybody who has ever doubted, anybody who has gone through a challenging time, anybody who thinks this business is just a Mickey Mouse. By the way, Mickey Mouse is $1 billion business. I think Mike's story gives a very clear indication of what our business can do to a heart and a mind and a soul that is determined to succeed. I don't think I can add anything more from that story from Mike about his journey to becoming an Emerald director on his way to a world team member. Some of the things that Mike was talking about is traveling. I'm sure I'm going to meet him in next month when he comes for the convention in Pretoria. So if you become serious about this business, you will travel to any destination that the company will take you. Another thing that Mike spoke about is leadership school. In Southern Africa, the leadership school was done in Irene, which is just outside the Pretoria city. In East Africa, it was done in Mombasa. In West Africa, there are different areas because the teams there are much bigger than East and Southern Africa. So leadership school where you learn how to be a leader in this business. What do you need to get started in the business? In Botswana, you need 702. First, you need to fill the application form. Once you fill the form, then in Botswana, you need between 720 and 1450 pula. In South Africa, you need 950 or between 950 and 2,930. In Kenya, you need 9,200 or 11,700 shillings. In Nigeria, 68,000 naira or 100,000 naira. In Tanzania, 167,000 or 217,000. In Uganda, 250 or 1,000 or 280,000 Uganda shillings. In USA, $75. In Togo, 46,200 or 61,500 francs CFA. Italy, 64 euros. Ghana is 800 or 1,300 Ghanaian cedis. In Cameroon is 60,000 or 74,300 francs CFA. This is what you need to start your business. If you're in the East African region, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, there's going to be a price increase on the 20th. So you'd better rush and pay your getting started kit before the prices go up. Speak to the person who invited you. Important thing, take charge of your business, take charge of your life. This business offers you flexible schedule. You decide when and how hard you want to work. You work from home, you don't need an office. You save money. As a distributor, you buy the products at a discount of roughly 18%. Residual income, that is the money you earn now is from the effort you put last year or the year before or 10 years ago. That is what makes this business really beautiful. Quality time with your family. This business allows you to spend more time with your family because it's a flexible business. Your children see you actually working hard in the business. Financial freedom. It simply means that when your current income stops, you don't panic that your income will not be there. And then you become your own boss. Remember, when you start this business, you're not employed by Neolife. You're an independent distributor of the products. International traveling. Next year, as Micah said, Egypt is a destination. Then the East African region, Dar es Salaam on the 12th of October. In the Southern African region, the 18th of October in Pretoria. And then education for your children. You need to make sure your children attend good school. And what makes it possible? The opportunity. If you really take the business seriously. And then personal development. You become a completely different person. I mean, Mike was saying that he just retired after doing grade 12. It's very exciting. In fact, today I watched a short video by Mr. Jerry Brasfield, our founder, and he said something sounds remarkable, that we need to review or change our education system because it appears that people who are very successful in society are way ahead of what's going on. By the time they finish college, things have changed. And I think Jerry is right. We need to think about those issues. So that is what you need to become successful in the business. If you're a guest, get back to the person who invited you. They will show you what to do. I want to thank all of you for spending your time to share with us this evening. Mike, thank you for your wonderful story. We really appreciate you sharing with us. And Mike, we really thank you for not listening to all those people who discouraged you from the business. All the people who are attending the business meeting today, I am certain that all of you at one point or the other, somebody told you this thing doesn't work. Well, it's up to you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. The guests, speak to the person who invited you. They'll show you what to do. Good night and God bless.